Welcome back. You likely don't realize how often you're doing this, looking down at your phone, maybe to reply to an email or shoot someone a quick text. Well, these tiny movements can add up to become a real pain in the neck.
Doctors are now treating people for text neck. Yep, it's a real medical condition. According to the Spine Journal, the average human head weighs 10 to 12 pounds. And when we bend our necks all day to text or check Facebook, the pull on our head and the stress on our neck increases to as much as 60 pounds of pressure.
It's a lot. Doctors say that pressure can create problems with the discs in your spine and strains your neck muscles. And since phones are so much a part of our lives, we tend not to even realize that they're putting us in a bad spot physically. The report taking off on social media today, with a whole lot of people realizing why their neck hurts. One person writing, "Ironically, I'm reading this article on my smartphone in a train full of people on their phones." Another adding, "I just straightened up my posture after reading this."
I just stood up a little bit straighter,
Yeah.
right? All right, bringing in our health reporter, Rose Belts. And so we know this can cause kind of physical issues, but it can also cause more than just that, right?
Exactly. And ironically, I missed a text message. I missed something because I was researching, so
Sure.
it all kind of plays pertaining to this story. So it does have the physical complications, yes, people are talking about, but what experts are really concerned about is more the emotional that we really don't realize. And what came first? You know, is it the emotional that's affecting the physical and vice versa? So I spoke with an expert today, Jody Smith, who is the Director of Clinical Services at Heritage Health. 75% of Americans don't think that this is affecting their relationships, which is a little disturbing that people are missing that. So right there, that's even saying like they're missing those nonverbal social cues. Like if you don't even realize this is affecting your relationships, like
Because your face is in your phone when someone's trying to talk to you.
right,
Yes.
and it's affecting your families, and now kids are impacted because they're learning from their parents. So if they're not seeing parents interact with these social cues, they're missing these social cues. So it's not really getting better. So that could be that's what they're concerned about right
Right.
now, not so much that.
Back to the physical part of it, though,
Sure.
some people said in response to this, well, we've been reading books forever, so what's the difference between that and texting?
Sure. So when we're reading, it's an experience. It's intentional. We're relaxed. We're holding the book a certain way. And there's a social cue that we don't want to be interrupted. Whereas if you're texting and engaging with somebody, that's very different. Looking up and down, your hands are involved. You have a lot of more motor skills going on. So that could be the difference right there. So
It's kind of a whole new territory, isn't it?
Yep,
It
something
is.
good to keep in mind, Rose.
sure.
Thanks very much.
I'm sure it will come up again.
Yes.
Thanks.